Welcome to the 5-day Trust Your Body Hunger and Fullness Challenge. I am so excited that you are here. Happy Monday. Over the next 5 days, you're going to begin the magical process of learning how to trust your body again. How cool is that? If you watch all 5 videos every day this week, Monday through Friday, and join me for our live calls in the evening and do the work in the workbook, you will be on your way to trusting yourself, which is so powerful after years of dieting. Now, before we get started, I know you may feel a little bit nervous, maybe apprehensive about joining an online challenge. I want you to know that this is a really safe space. It is so important to me that you feel comfortable and that you know that all of your concerns are valid. So you can reach out to me at any time. You could even email me. It's Chelsea@chelseaambernutrition.com. So I want you to know that I am totally here for you this week and beyond, but this week to really make sure that you get the most out of this challenge. It's totally normal to be fearful of trying something new. Many of us learn not to trust our bodies over the course of our lifetime. For example, we're told that hunger is a bad thing, that it should be suppressed, that you should chew gum or drink coffee instead of eating, that you should starve yourself until 12 or 1 p.m., aka intermittent fasting, instead of just eating breakfast when you feel hungry. But in reality, ignoring your hunger sets you to overeat later, which is disrespecting and distrusting your body. When you break that link, it's really hard to put it back together, especially after years of doing so. Whenever I'm outside with my son, he really likes to collect sticks. And I often think about this. He'll break them in half and then tell me to put them back together. You can't break a twig in half and just easily put it back together. The same thing is true here. We can't just break trust with ourselves and just put it back together. It takes time. So no matter the size of your body, it deserves to be respected. And the first step to respecting your body and trusting yourself is to be able to determine when you're hungry. And I know what you're thinking. Wow, Chelsea, this is like so basic, but it's true. And it really does help. If you overeat later in the day, particularly if you feel snacky in the afternoon or after dinner, you might be missing a piece of the puzzle. And everyone notices hunger differently. So I can't tell you exactly what your physical signs of hunger are, but today and throughout the week, the first thing I want you to do to start forming back that trust with your body is to get in touch with your physical signs of hunger. These are the physiological signs that your body is telling you, and I want you to get in touch with them. You can check them off in the workbook. I think it's on page 5. So some examples of what physiological or physical signs of hunger are the obvious, like a growling stomach, but also other things like lightheadedness, like some gnawing at the back of your throat, difficulty focusing or irritability, waning energy, overall lethargy, increased thoughts of food, feelings of emptiness in your stomach. Physiological signs of hunger are individualized. So I can't tell you what your signs of hunger are. What is important is that you identify what your signs of hunger are so that you are aware of when to eat. This is the blank in the workbook. Identifying when you're hungry by identifying your physical signs of hunger is a really good first step in trusting your body so that you can then eat when you're hungry. And we're going to talk more about that tomorrow, though. All right, so although this exercise might seem really simple, I want you to pay attention and try it anyways. You might think that you have to wait for a growling belly, and I want you to know that that might be a sign that it's too late, that you're over hungry by that point. So I really want you to try and pay attention and see, is my energy decreasing? Is that when I should be eating? Am I feeling a little lightheaded? What is my personal sign that it is time for my body to eat? We don't want to get over hungry. And like I said, we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. So knowing your signs of physical hunger and when to eat is really, really important. So I like to compare, just as like a little analogy, I like to compare determining your level of hunger to playing a musical instrument. We have to practice, practice, practice. And I even have had people in my nutrition training program tell me that they thought this was like so basic, but then they did it and they're like, wow, I was really waiting until I was over hungry, which was setting me up to snack for the rest of the day. Instead, it really does take time to tune into the nuances of your physical hunger to figure out when you need to eat. Most of the women in my program and my practice, they want to break free from food rules and learn how to eat to feel their best. And they log their food in an app called Healthy that I love. And it also asks about their physical hunger. So it's something that I use with my clients on a day-to-day basis. And I want you to start getting in touch with also. Before you eat or before you're thinking of eating, say, what and how hungry am I? And what is the physical sign of hunger there? And using a hunger scale can be a great way to think about your hunger level. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is you're absolutely famished and 10 is that you're stuffed, I suggest really staying between like a 3 and then like a 6 or a 7. So you're hungry and you're ready to eat, and then you're pleasantly full, but you're not like stuffed or too full or uncomfortably full. We want to avoid that. It's really time to eat when you feel ready, but without urgency, not like, oh my God, I can eat my arm, I'm so hangry. We don't want to get to that place. When you feel slightly empty, but the feeling is still subtle, that is time that's a sign that it's time for your body to eat. So we have to honor your hunger, which is a biological need, as you would a bathroom break. You know that there are consequences of holding in your pee and not going to the bathroom to urinate when you need to. You can get a UTI, a bladder infection. We have to treat your hunger similarly as a biological need that should be fulfilled. But we're going to talk more about this tomorrow, so don't sweat it. Today, I want you to notice your physical signs of hunger. Come and share them in the thread in the Facebook group. And as a reminder, I will be live tonight at 7:30 to kick off the whole challenge. So I hope I will see you then. Mark your calendar. I cannot wait to get started and see you later.